watch. So here's the syllabus link. It was in the videos I sent you, but it's just cocc.edu/s. Let's go to that. Let's get there. Here's you guys. 1185. Oh, actually, here. This is that page. So you've been here. I saw a couple of you clicking around on it. Yay. Thank you. Please visit. So this is just the main page. It's got my office and stuff. My office couldn't be further away from this room. I apologize for that. But I am in here till noon. So if you have questions, you don't feel like walking up the K2 version of our campus, you can just hang here and talk to me afterwards. I don't know when the snow's going to melt, maybe July. So we'll probably have it for a while. Office hours are down here. Of course, the first entire week of office hours got canceled because of snow, which is hilarious. Again, it's just so funny. It makes me smile thinking about this whole storm. Anyway, so this is the boring first page. Talk to me.
No, I was just pointing at the Granby 226. I was trying to recall where that was.
Oh yeah, just keep going uphill until you start going downhill, and that's Grandview. Yes, yes. They've got it plowed. Well, they've got a literally, I think, 2 feet plowed all the way to the top of the hill. And it's close enough that if you're walking and somebody's coming at you, you both have to kind of get a little bit snowy to miss each other or hug. So I wouldn't do that. It's 2017. You might get sued. Anyway, so that's us right there. I guess this is you guys here. I may have these CRNs backwards. I'm not sure. I fixed one of them today. Yeah, I got them backwards. I'll fix that. It doesn't matter. I still care. Switch to a page. So ask me questions. What I know I run the class differently than you've experienced before. What grabbed you as, that's weird, I want to ask him about that? Anything?
I'd say the rainy day coupons.
Oh, good! Excellent. There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Can I hold that question for right now? Is that okay? It makes more sense to talk about that after we talk about assessments, which I was hoping somebody would have a question on, like, wait a minute, what the hell's up with these quizzes and exams and stuff? Good. So, let's go to that page first, then talk about those coupons. Because the coupons are a good thing. They're a very, very good thing for you. Trust me. A lot of them aren't applicable for weeks. But let's talk about assessments first. Good. And please just ask questions. I love questions. I mean, chances are if you've got it, somebody else has it too. So just ask me questions. So let's click on my course information link at 243, course information. Yes, if you haven't already, you're here. I learned how to code in the 90s. I apologize. You're going to deal with this the rest of the term. I don't have time to recode it between now and summer. Actually, maybe I will. Keep canceling classes all the time I need. So anyway, here's your pages. Here's your pages. So the question was about assessment. Let's talk about these. Okay, so click on assessment. Because, I mean, let's face it, we're students, right? We get points. We then get a grade. And that grade goes on our GPA. And we care about that, obviously. I mean, that governs so much, for better or worse, that governs a lot. So here's the way class usually works. It usually starts with what's called a warm-up, which is that first little bit up here at the top is warm-up, where it says warm-up assessments. They can be anywhere from like a 10 or 15 minute long thing to sometimes they take the entire first half of class. I always stop class right around 9:05, somewhere in there, and kick you out for 5 minutes, then make you come back. Why do I do this?
Wake us up.
To wake you up! That's exactly right, to wake you up. You can't sit. Who's already warm in this room? There's 40 computers running. That generates a lot of heat. 40 people breathing. It's a lot of carbon dioxide. That's a lot of unconsciousness on its way, right? So it seems to be, if we start at 8:15 and kick you out around 9:05, you wander up, go walk outside for 30 seconds, come back. Just get awake, come back. It really helps. A lot of my colleagues say, why do you do that? Just let them out 5 minutes early. I'm like, that defeats the purpose. They're already unconscious by then. So get out, then come back, then we go to 10. Or today, early. Hi! Yay! All we're doing is going over syllabus stuff. Not a problem. Not a problem. I'll just talk, and you're used to it anyway, so. Okay. So warm-ups, the purpose of a warm-up is to tie in last class and bring it back to this, whatever class we're about to start. Little paper things. I hand them out. I walk around, work with you. You're working with each other. don't think of them as like a quiz where you have to put like the blinder up between you and the person next to you and put all your resources away. Sometimes I'll actually have you going online looking for stuff, using calculators, talk to your neighbors if you want to, don't if you don't want to. You're gonna collaborate in this class if you want to. I encourage that. Learning is best learned collaboratively, I think, personally. Now you might not believe me, and that's fine. You can work on your own. But if you want to, by all means, work with each other. So that's the warm-ups. They're 5 points apiece. They are not mandatory. And I know, and this is the first part that's going to throw students off, like, what the hell, not mandatory? If you can't make it to class, right, that warm-up is a very time-specific thing. Like, it's designed to glue the last class to the coming class. If you can't make it for whatever reason, making the warm-up up doesn't make any sense. It's not going to be contextually sensible. It's just like making you do something just to do it, which is like, math classes are enough like that. So what I do is I just don't count that warm-up as part of your grade. They're 5 points apiece, right? I want to talk about something on the sideboard while we're talking. So we're talking assessments. We'll make you do a little bit of math today. A little bit of math. Not much. Tiny. Your grade in this class is a fraction. A big one. No, not a big one. Just an obnoxious one. It's made up of points gotten from all of these things that we're going to talk about. Tell me your name, my friend, that asked me about this.
Madison.
Madison. Madison asked me about assessments. I'm going to talk about all these assessments and get your questions answered. So, assessments are worth either 5 or 10 or 25 or 100 points. I don't do weighted averages in here because students seem to get confused by those an awful lot, so I just weight the assignments themselves. So warm-ups, for example, every time you do a warm-up, your denominator of your grade goes up by 5 points. You do 2, you do 3, you do 4, you do 5. I'm going to have one every day starting Tuesday. It was going to be starting today, and then it still happened. So we'll start Tuesday, and we'll have one every day we have class. Good so far? Your grade that you get on them will go on the top. I'm going to put 5s in, because everybody gets 5s on warm-ups. Why? Why? Number 1, you're working together. You're doing your best work. Number 2, we regroup at the end and we talk about them and make sure that we're happy when we're turning in. Right? Math should not be fear-based. It should be inquiry-based. And warm-ups really help. This is an experiment I started about a year ago. And students have been freaking out with happiness about it. Cool, keep doing it, keep doing it. It helps, it helps. At first they were just little tiny things like, find the average of these 5 numbers. And it's grown into something much, much better. Like I actually use them to glue days together now. So whatever, oh hi, you made it, hi, you made it, yay! We're just going over syllabus, man, so
Okay.
just have a sit and
Yeah.
just
By
take
the
off.
way, if, I took my girlfriend's kid to school over to high school.
You heard about it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I announced it a couple times in here. Thank you, sir. Yeah, we're gonna keep that going.
Okay.
Yeah, Ben Lapine's canceled, yeah, okay. I figured
Yeah.
you guys knew about that. Yeah, crazy. So we're just doing syllabus stuff, so if you guys want to chime in at all, please just throw out ideas and concepts. Get that 105 so they know kind of how crazy it is in here. So that's warm-ups. Quizzes. Shall we move on to quizzes? You'll get the hang of it. I don't want to say too much about it because you'll figure it out as we go. Quizzes, though, this one you might be thinking about because if you looked at my syllabus, there's actually a quiz due tomorrow. Son of a bitch. How do you do that already? How can you give us a quiz already? Now, if I may take a step aside on the quizzes for a second. The quiz there's 2 quizzes due tomorrow. Why did I just put due in quotes? Due tomorrow. Why did I just put due in quotes? Quizzes are optional. Now, you're looking around, you're laughing. That's good. It makes me happy. You're laughing because you're trying to make sense of this. There has to be a mandate on what you do in here. There has to be a mandate. So there is. You have to do a minimum of 10 of them by the end of the term. You have to do a minimum of 10 quizzes by the end of the term. How many do I offer you? Now, if last term is any guide, I think it was like 25, I believe.
That's a lot.
It was a buttload. I think it's a metric buttload, exactly. You use a math term. A comfortable amount. That's a better image than metric buttload. So I offer way more than you have to turn in. But you have to turn in 10 by the end of the term. Is everybody following that? Talk to me.
So if we do all of them.
All like 25?
Yes. Do we get all the points?
Give me 3 minutes on that, I want to go back to my equation.
Okay.
Or whatever you call that thing, fraction. Okay, I want to come back to that, You have to do 10. Please do at least 10. Because if you don't do 10, I take points away at the end of the term. That sucks. I hate doing that. I don't want to do that. You have to do 10. So that's 100 total points at least. You can do more than that. But realize this. I had a student in class on Monday who asked, if you do more, is it extra credit? It's not extra credit. It becomes part of your grade. Here's why. So every time you do a quiz, what is your denominator increase by? 10 points. Exactly, 10 points, because each quiz is worth 10. Okay? Dots on there. Your scores go up here on your quizzes. Okay? So if you get like a 9, a 10, maybe an 8, maybe another 10, okay? Those scores go up top. So you see how your grade is forming? It's a ratio of the points you earned over the points you could have possibly, if you got it perfect. So you see how extra quizzes aren't extra credit? If you do more than 10, you're still putting 10 points down in the denominator. That wouldn't be extra credit, right?
But it does give you more to average out.
It does, and assuming you're doing well on them, it helps your grade. Assuming you're doing well on them, it helps your grade. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. Mathematically, here's why if you miss something, like for example, suppose you look at a quiz. Maybe you guys did this last term in 105. You look at a quiz, you're like, this thing sucks. I'm not doing this thing. Well, don't. Because here's what I don't want to see. I don't want to see you turn a quiz in and get a 1 out of 10 on it. I'd rather see you not turn it in at all and not have it count against you. See what I'm getting at there, friends? It's a little bit weird, but it's student-centric. It helps students. Because you can look at a quiz and go like, I don't like this. Talk to me, Madison.
If we did like more than the 10 we needed, would we be able to drop our lowest
You
scores?
will not. That's where the rated A coupons come in. Tiny together, I love this. If you do more than 10, 11, 12, 13, I think the average number of quizzes done is something like 14 or 15. So people do like 50% more than they have. Hi, come on in. Let me restart the video too, because we're getting, I hate when they're like 25 minutes long, which